and welcome to Paper Play with Julie K. Thanks so much for joining me, and today I have kind of a Tres Chic project share with you guys. Actually two things that I created, and I'm just going to go over some of the supplies first real quick that I used. The first thing that I used was this Tres Chic paper stack from DCWV. I know a lot of us picked this paper stack up, I believe, at Joann's quite a while ago. And I am starting to use this paper pack. And so that is the paper pack that I used, along with some cardstock from Basil that was in my stash. And I believe the only die cut that I used was this Tim Holtz alteration one called Sewing Room. I'm not sure if it'll show up on here, but I just used the dress form that was on that one. There's also like a little spool and then a little button on this one, but it is the Sewing Room one from Tim Holtz. So getting to the first project that I created with the Tres Chic paper pack, you can see I layered up a couple pieces of paper onto a 6x6 base, which was cardstock from Basil. And then I added this gold doily that came from Recollections from my paper stash. You can see I did die cut. This is the die cut from Tim Holtz from the Sewing Room die cut of the dress form. I first cut it out in white, and I did ink the edges just slightly. And then I die cut it a second time in the black that I used as my base paper here. And what I ended up doing then is just cutting a little V-neck at the top, and then I also cut it off right here so that it was more like a dress. I went ahead and added this gold and black trim, the little gold bead strings here, and then I also made one up here on the neckline. I added the little black flower. And then on the side, I added some black lace and then this little mesh bling that I have. And added this little flower that I picked up at Michael's also. And then I felt like it still needed something, so I added the word hello. And I did leave the inside blank for right now, but I am going to stamp a sentiment on the inside. I will hold it up so you guys can check out all the details, but that is the 6x6 card that I created using the Tres Chic paper collection. Then I also went ahead and created a altered composition notebook. A while ago, maybe about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I picked up a huge stack. I must have about 20 of these. And so this year, kind of one of my goals is to actually alter and decorate some of these composition notebooks and give them out to some of my crafty friends. And so I did use this paper pack to create another altered notebook. I did some layering with several sheets of paper on the notebook. Again, this image up here is all part of the paper. So I again added the gold doily. I created another dress form, first with white and inking the edges. On this one, I cut out a pink piece of paper, which was the same one that I used in the background right here. And for this one, I layered up several pieces of some lace trim. And I added the little bead trim right there, along with the little rose right there. And then I went ahead and added a rose also up on the neck. I added the word love on the side. I did add flat back pearls and some trim. And then at the bottom, there's also some black lace behind here, and then this really pretty pink trim. And so I'm going to go ahead and hold it up close so you guys can kind of check out all the details a little closer. But I really love how this turned out. So on the back, I just did one piece of paper and also have some lace kind of folded over onto it. On the insides, I did leave them plain, but I went ahead and added some more of that paper collection just right here, just to cover up, because they had like a daily schedule sitting on one side of this paper. And then there was something back here too, so I just added another sheet of that paper on the back inside cover. So that is my little projects that I created using the Tres Chic paper collection from DCWV. I hope you guys are all having a lovely day and happy crafting.